Hey fam, this is Mustafaa, Mustafaa Talks Tech. Doing a little something different, trying to go live on Instagram just to get some practice and to get familiar with making this a platform to share my message and information of the Mustafaa Talks Tech. Let me adjust this light a little bit. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. So yeah, this is Mustafaa Talks Tech. Tonight, what we'll be talking about briefly is the importance of creating a digital product. Now, in business today, if you're an expert or an authority figure, it is said that it is good to be an author. And in author, that's where we get authority from. So when you become an expert or become an authority, it says it's good to have a book because that book co-signs for you and is actually an excellent business card for you. You know, imagine if you are an expert in, auto mechanics, right? And you reach out to prospects. And when you reach out to these prospects, let's say you have a book on 10 tips for maintenance of your vehicle, written by yourself. And as you present yourself as that expert, as that mechanic, you also have a book, which when you have a book, it creates the impression that you are that expert, that you actually know what you're talking about. So when you can hand them a book, 10 tips of prevention and maintenance of your vehicle, then in their minds, they associate you with being an expert in auto tech or being an auto mechanic. So when needs arise, you're at the top of their mind for that particular, fulfilling that need, auto repair, auto maintenance, auto prevention. So a book in today's world is one of the great business cards or calling cards for a expert or a person who's trying to be perceived as an authority in a particular niche or niche. So you may not at this point be able to produce that physical book, even though it's becoming easier now. In videos to come, I would like to break that down and talk about that and explain it to you, how easy it is nowadays to actually produce a physical book, and you don't have to break the bank or spend a whole lot of money, that you can become a self-published author and print on demand, meaning you don't have to buy a lot of books up front and have a lot of inventory, that you can actually have a company print them as people buy them. Therefore, all you have to do is market the book and promote the book and make it visible among people. But that's another video for another time. But even though you can't produce a physical book, or you may not be in a position to do it right now, you can create a digital product, a digital book, more commonly known as an ebook. And that ebook is a digital representation of your knowledge. It's compiled knowledge in a book format, but for electronic and digital transmission and receiving by people. So you can set up a landing page where you bring people to your landing page. They can pay, or if it's a freebie or a lead product, then they can download that book in exchange for your email or their phone number information, and they download that book and they have instant access to that book and can start reading that book within seconds. Kindle through Amazon is, very famous, well known for this, where you can buy digital books from well-known, respected, renowned authors. And you buy that book through Amazon, through Kindle store, you download it to your phone, Android or iPhone, and then through the Kindle reader, you can read that book and take that book with you. And, if you're on a break, you don't have to carry a physical book with you. That's one of the benefits. You can take that phone out and start reading that book, on your break, on your lunch. If you're on a commute, on a bus or a train, you can pull out that phone and start reading that book. If you're at a park and you're just chilling and, you want to take that phone out, you can, read that book And the benefit of this is that you can literally have hundreds of these digital ebooks on your phone, and at any given moment you can whip out and pull up one of those books and start reading. Now, in reality, you may have a robust, large library of physical books at home, right? But you're not going to carry around 100 books. You're not going to carry 50 books. You're not going to carry 10 books, right? So you may be thinking about a particular book while you're out and about, but that book is at home. But if you have these digital ebooks on your phone, then you can just pull up that book through your phone and just start swiping the pages and reading that book. And like I said, you can have, because these book files are pretty small, so you can have hundreds, if not thousands, of books potentially on your phone. So a digital product, an ebook, is a very powerful medium of getting information out, and it still creates that statement of you being an authority and an expert. When you present yourself or reach out to people, you can tell them, hey, I also have an ebook, a digital product that you can either purchase or you can download for free, however you decide to make that available. But I would encourage everyone to create a digital product. If you have a particular knowledge or something that you're really well, that you know pretty good, then I would recommend that you compile that into a digital product, an ebook, and you can start promoting that. You can produce a digital book cover so that it looks professional, because by it not being a physical book, some people don't equate an ebook to being a real book. So there are ways to get around that, and one of those ways is to create a digital book cover, and then you can create a mock-up of a 3D book cover where the book cover is designed to look like a actual physical book, and it's like a psychological, I don't want to say trick, but it creates within the prospect or the customer that I'm actually getting a real book. I see a book cover, I see the 3D mock-up of the book, so it's real, it's legit. So that's one thing that you can do to create the impression that this is not just a throwaway product, but this is an actual legit labor of love that I put my heart, my knowledge, and my everything into this book, and I'm presenting to you as a valuable resource. So look into producing you a digital product, an ebook. Like I say, it doesn't have to be long. That's the great thing about these digital products or ebooks. You can produce them as long as a traditional book. They could be 100 pages or hundreds of pages, or they can be as little as 25 pages, 50 pages, 60, 70. It's up to you. But if you're trying to get your feet wet and you're trying to just test this out and see how this works, then maybe you can come up with a smaller ebook, maybe of 30 pages, right? And it can be based on a singular subject. You may have a broad knowledge base, and there may be different lanes in your knowledge base or your expertise, but just pick one of those lanes or one of those particular areas, and then you can create an ebook digital product around that particular lane, and say make it 30 pages, 25, 30 pages, right? And in that 25, 30 pages, you break down all the specifications of that particular knowledge and expertise that you bring. You break down the tips, the the know-how, all the practical ways of making it work for that particular customer or prospect, and you tie it up with an ending. You can you can put a page where additional resources, you can link them to additional resources. Of course, if you do any consultation work, you can lead them to your consulting work, or if you have other another website or a blog or a podcast or YouTube, then you, from reading that book at the end, you lead them to your further your ecosystem so that they can stay further in touch with you. You put your email on there, your number if you want them to text you or whatnot, or call you if you have a business or so. So it's a lot of ways and a lot of things you can do with a digital product and ebook. And I'm just in this video trying to acquaint you with the greatness of this ebook and why you should create an ebook. And it's not really hard. You can even use something like Canva to produce the layout for your ebook and design it. You can add pictures to it. You can add links to it. Really make it look nice. Make it look very attractive. I'm not talking about just producing a Word document on, and then just white pages. I mean, you can really fix this thing up. You can put graphs in it. You can put, so many different things into this ebook and make it look real nice, then produce a book cover for it, then make you a nice attractive landing page on MailChimp, and then you just start rolling it out and promoting that thing and bringing people to your landing page or bringing people to your website or to your blog, however you draw them in to get this book, and you're set to go. And then once you get one book done, then that will build your confidence and flex your muscles to be able to go and do another book. Maybe there's another lane in your particular expertise or niche that you may want to address, and then you can produce another 25, 30 pages for this book. Or maybe you feel so confident from the first book that you made that you want to go all out in the next book. You want to go 75 to 100 pages, 100 to 150 pages, and just really break down and create that digital product. And then if you're going with a larger digital product ebook, then you may want to put it on Kindle and get someone to format it for Kindle platform, and then you start selling it. And Kindle has a very generous compensation plan where you can split it 70-30 in your favor, where Kindle, Amazon gives you 70% of the digital ebook Kindle book that you sell, and they take 30%. That's a very generous offer. So, and the wonderful thing about a digital book, before I get ready to conclude, is that there's no shipping. There's nothing physical. All you have to do is produce the book, write the book, upload the book, produce the system to either sell the book, or they give their email or number to gain access to the book, and then the book becomes instantly available through download, right? And this process can be going on 24 hours a day. You can be asleep, you can be in the bathtub, you can be in the bathroom, you can be in various situations, and people can be going to your whatever page you set up for them to get the book. If they go on Amazon, they're buying it, putting their credit card information in, their debit card information, they're downloading that book, and you don't even know what's going on until you get a notification that, hey, somebody got your book. So that's the wonderful thing, is hands off. Once you do all the initial work to get it ready and upload it, it's hands off. That thing is just working on its own. People just buying it, downloading, email address, phone number, downloading. So all you have to do at that point is just market it and produce awareness that it's available, and then let it do its thing and just let people download it. It's actually a great passive income maker, if you build a big enough platform and enough awareness for it, where hands off is just being downloaded, people paying for it, downloading, people paying for it, downloading, people paying for it, downloading. And you're getting a check. You're getting money deposited into your account just off a digital product or ebook. Check out the power of that ebook, okay? Well, this is Mustafaa Talks Tech. I ran my mouth long enough on Instagram, did a little live. So I hope this video was something that was educational for you, that it made you aware of some things, or even inspired you to want to try a digital product. All right. So if there's any questions that you have about what I'm talking about, just put those questions in the comment, or you can check out my link in the bio, MustafaaTalksTech.com. My email address is available through that, and you can communicate with me, and I can link up with you and help you go through this process to get you a digital product or an ebook develop. It's really not that hard. You know, you just gotta have the vision, gotta have the desire, have the drive, and want to see it through, and it'll be done. All right. Well, this is Mustafaa. Mustafaa Talks Tech. We are getting ready to check out. All right.